Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Raider Review. Today is Friday, March 25th, and I'm Hayden Burge.
And I'm Caitlin Chavez. Our top story today: if you are a wrestling fan, and even if you are not, you have to know that something extraordinary happened on the mat at BHS this season. For a full summary, Austin Fields filed this report.
The Brookville Raider wrestling team won at District 9 individual wrestling. They received second place at AA regionals at Sharon High School, and they won the PIAA individual wrestling in Hershey. Students that medaled at Clearfield were at 106 pounds, Keelan Quinzelman, first place. At 113, Gavin Park, first place. 120, Kai Sorben, third place. 132, Tate Orts, first place at fall, a minute 49 seconds. Cole Aaron, fall, 6:26. At 152 pounds, Caleb Petrick lost 7-1, second place. 170, Xavier Molina, first place, 3-0. 182, Noah Selesky, 13-1. 195, Dane Clever, second place. Tyler Cook, second place. Regionals in Sharon, at 106 pounds, second place, Keelan Kunzelman. 113, Gavin Park in first place. 132, Tate Orts, first place. 138, Cole Aaron, second place. 152, Caleb Hedrick, second place. 182, Noah Selesky, third place. And 220, Tyler Cook, fourth place. Individuals wrestling at the Giant Center in Hershey. 106 pounds, Keelan Quinzelman, fifth place. 113, Gavin Park, seventh place. 132, Tate Orts, first place. 138, Cole Aaron, fourth place. 152, Caleb Petrick, eighth place. 182 and 220, Noah Selesky and Tyler Cook did not place. Reporting from Clearfield Area High School for BASD TV 16 News, I'm Austin Fields. Back to you in the studio.
In entertainment news, our high school drama club presented the one-act play, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Fifth Period. Let's take a look and a listen to a few seniors as they reflect on their last Brookville production.
My name is Chloe Roberts, and I played a bully named Burp. My favorite part of the performance was whenever I got to beat people up.
My name's Zachary Carpenter, and I was Chad Glamourville in the play. It was fun working with people that you usually don't get to work with. I'm in choir and orchestra, and some of the people that were in the play aren't in those, and I don't see them throughout the day, so it was nice to be around them.
My name is Rachel Gardner, and I played Veronica in the play. The auditions were kind of nerve-wracking, and then we rehearsed, and it was a little rough at first, but then towards the end we got it put together very well.
I'm Danielle Van Steenberg, and I was Shelley in the play this year.
Rehearsals were very chaotic and quick. Honestly, you just gotta do it. You only have a few years here, and you might as well make the best of them. Yeah, whenever you have a cast, you tend to become very close.
I would tell them that it's a lot of fun and you get to meet a lot of new people, and it's a great experience, and they should definitely go for it if they want to.
Actually, this was my first acting experience at the high school, and I regret not doing anything else, like any of the other plays or musicals. It was a really fun learning experience.
I would definitely recommend it. It's a great way to make friends. It's a great way to learn about yourself, even if you don't think that you have the confidence or the talent or the ability. You do. It's in there. You just have to become comfortable with yourself, become comfortable in your surroundings enough to do it, and I think that the spring play is the perfect way to do it. It's small, it's quick, it's very intimate. There really aren't that many people involved, so it's a really great way to build up to the bigger productions like the musical.
Good advice for young talent to keep in mind for next year. A new feature on Raider Review is a piece we call Teachers with Lives. Many students and even some adults don't realize that when our teachers take off their teacher costumes, they live full and even interesting lives. Lake and Hergert did some investigating and found out this about Dr. Stevenson.
When I was a young boy, my dad had worked at a paint store, and that's when model railroading was really starting to come on the scene, so they decided to start selling them, and he had bought some over the years, and then when I kind of came along, I just kind of took part in that hobby. It was just something we did together. And at the time was only running the trains and just things like that, but I always enjoyed just working with my dad, and we worked on those things together. So I would say more than anything else, my dad got me really interested into it, and I kind of took it over from there. I like machinery a lot. Probably a little known fact is outside of Brookville High School, I don't really do a whole lot of musical things here. I do like to rebuild engines and construction and whatnot, but big machinery has always been something that I've just kind of been drawn to. I think, every boy's dream to work with like really big equipment and whatnot, and I think trains are kind of the zenith of large machines that have to work in such a way to accomplish these great tasks, and I like the size of them. I just think it's really neat that these massive things can move so gracefully and do so much. And I had many relatives that worked for the railroad. My grandfathers, my uncles had worked for the railroad locally. So I have lots of memorabilia from when they were on the railroad, and it's just always been something that I like to be around. And I had trains that ran in front of my house where I grew up. They're only limited by the amount of money I have to spend. It's a very expensive hobby, unfortunately. But anytime I get a chance to buy something new, I certainly do. And sometimes I buy things, secretly without my wife knowing, because, it can become a sore subject sometimes. I'm limited by space, unfortunately. I work down, my layout right now is in my basement, but I'm always trying to find new ways to fit things in. As far as my design, it's not meant to represent any particular real-life railroad anywhere. I had a board that I made, and that's why I was confined to that space. And then it was just a matter of a lot of imagination and a lot of planning to figure out where I could run tracks so that trains could make it all around the board without colliding with each other. And I incorporated mountains and tunnels and bridges, and I'm still working on that. It's probably a 10-year project, but just a lot of imagination, really. I change things and change my ideas all the time. As I see new things, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. That's really, model railroading is kind of an old hobby. So you have to find people with the same interests, and there aren't a lot of them around here. So I find a lot of ideas from out on the internet.
In other news, we all attended the recent Rachel's Challenge Assembly. Many of us signed the pledge to pass it on, to perform random acts of kindness and make a more pleasant world like the one imagined by Rachel Scott. We sent our roving reporter around the school to ask, when was the last time someone was nice to you? Here's what you had to say.
The last time that someone did something nice for me was when my mom made me dinner last night.
Last time someone was nice to me, my basketball coach bought us basketball socks.
The last time someone did something nice for me was this morning when my mom made me breakfast.
You don't remember the last time someone did anything nice? No? Okay.
That would be yesterday when my friend came over and she just made me feel happy. I was sad. She made me happy.
Was today when my books fell out of my locker and my friend helped me pick them up.
Well, the last time someone did something nice for me was my dad last night. He took me to Walmart to get this sweet lightsaber. It's pretty awesome. So that's the nicest thing that he did for me. The last time someone did something nice for me was when my best bud Kate brought me in some Taco Bell breakfast for school. I was having a bad week, and when I saw that little burrito on my desk, it just made my day.
I guess Valentine's Day.
So the last time someone was nice to me was this morning. I was walking into the school and I had quite a bit of stuff with me, but this nice girl opened the door, held it for me. I said, "Thank you, good morning, have a great day," and it was fantastic.
Well, that made my day as well. Don't forget to keep your word and stay tuned for more school activities brought to you by the Friends of Rachel. And finally, the first annual Varsity vs. Faculty Basketball Championship was played on March 10th. If you missed it, you missed one of the best attended and most exciting buzzer beaters of the winter sports season. Hayden Burge compiled this highlight reel.
There we go, it's better. If you look in your natural habitat, you have no range aims right here. Not doing anything. Do you have any comments on the game?
It's going to be 126 to 15. Teachers basically win the game by the first minute of the game.
How's Pete in his natural
I'm bringing
habitat?
it tonight or tomorrow night.
You don't even know what day it is.
That's
You're not
right,
even ready
I'm
for the
so
game.
I'm so worked up I can't even focus.
Yeah, okay, you're not even ready for the game. Varsity starts out the game red hot, going back to back. You might as well call them Drake. The teachers had no clue what was coming next for them, as we were just too fast right off the start. The bench going insane because Varsity's better. But we start getting fancy and cocky. Who knows what's next? Fans enjoying the game, hoping the teachers win. The timeout is needed for the faculty to calm down and get ready to recuperate. Fans taking a selfie with the mascot because it was all fun and games for everyone. As the faculty starts to climb back into the game, they get back-to-back rebounds. Until a big block by Sean Reynolds on Mr. Lesjack. Then Mr. Ames, no range Ames, makes a lucky shot over Hayden. And then all momentum's killed with an and one. Varsity with a big defensive move. Sean Reynolds with the tackle. Things start to get chippy now. With time running down and the score close, Amundsen with the clutch shot over top of Varsity basketball team. Varsity with the final shot. It's up and it's a miss. Timeout called, tie game. Both teams game plan for what may happen next. Mr. Ames looking, drives, nothing's there. Pass it off to Mr. Amundsen. Mr. Amundsen's driving. Finds Mr. Pete, puts it up, and it's in. Faculty won the game on a buzzer beater. Fans storming the court. So happy. That's our report for this Friday, March 25th, 2016. Our floor director today has been Aaron Kennedy. Technical director was Austin Fields, and audio was engineered by Isaac Rape.
Tune in again next month when we wrap up this year's biggest news stories on Raider Review.